Okay, hi, my name is Darren and welcome back to my Absolian channel. So, yep, for today's episode, I am going to team build around Metagross. By the time you watch this video, season M3 is going to come to an end, but I feel that the next season, I'm pretty sure it's still going to be pretty much of the same rule set. So, nonetheless, yeah, Metagross comes in. So, if you want to get your Metagross, if you buy the premium battle pass, yep, you are able to get some Metagross site when you complete some victory points. Sorry, not victory points. When you manage to hit a certain level, you will get a Metagross site. I mean, so yeah, and that's the reason why if you don't want to spend the premium battle pass, yeah, it's just 2,000 victory points. You are able to get this or I should say the Metagross site. So without further ado, let's get into the team build. So yeah, Metagross is pretty strong. Once you it has insane attack stats, bulky, it becomes even more bulky, and I think the most significant difference is that it has 110 base speed stat, and hence it is pretty fast. However, because Metagross is just such a bulky mon, I feel that I want to just make use of his bulk. So my Metagross is a max HP and attack with some special defense invested. So yeah, and once you mega your Metagross, it gains a new ability called, no, not new ability, it gains an ability called Tough Claw, which improves the damage even further. So Metagross is going to be really strong. So yeah, I feel that you need to have Bullet Punch so that you have a safe, guaranteed last hit against the opponent. If the opponent has Sash or is at low health, I think Bullet Punch is pretty good. Just to take note, it can two-shot with a Bullet Punch with Mega Floret, so why not? And if you manage to coach this up, I think it might have a guaranteed kill. I haven't did my count, so we'll find out later. So I go Meteor Mash so that I have a chance to get attack buff if possible. But most of the time I will be using Psychic Effect and Bullet Punch. So yeah. As you can see that I'm trying to use that Blaziken strategy so that I can because of Blaziken ability, it can increase its speed every turn by 1. So just take note that yeah, once it increases by its speed stat by 1, I basically can outspeed all the Pokemon, all except for 2 Pokemon, except for Mega Aerodactyl and Mega Alakazam. Otherwise, yes, this is a jolly nature with Blaziken. I feel that it is a must if you want to use the speed control using Blaziken. So the reason of Blaziken is just to close combat and just to coach with either into my Aerodactyl or Garchomp, or just to increase my defense stat into my Premium Arena. So that is a good option. And I also realized that I think even though Metagross has increased its defense, but I feel that I don't feel like I want to use Body Press because I already have a Blaziken up front. So I think I will prefer to stick with a Psychic and a Steel move with Metagross. So yeah, that's my call. So yeah, Blaziken, coach, close combat, detect. We will see how it goes. And yes, you may notice that there's a Raw with Blaziken. So because this is a really fast-paced mon, we'll try to set up a kill with Aerodactyl being its bigger set with a jolly nature. Raw is there so that I can get rid of any trick room or prevent the opponent from setting up a trick room, because Phaedra is just such a pain to set up a trick room. So if the opponent is with a trick room, it's very hard to get rid of him unless you double down, and when he doubles down, the opponent will be expected that to happen. So it's really hard. So that's the reason why I feel that I can use a Raw. Take note, even if the opponent uses a Protect, you can Raw away them up. So yes. And because Trick Room is the lowest priority, Raw will go first, then followed by Trick Room. And hence, this can shut down any Trick user. Otherwise, Raw can also be a good option to get rid of any stat buff from the opponent, especially Mega Starter. So that could be an option of if the opponent set up a Sword Advance or Karma up or Nasty Plot with Solitude, Raw can just draw them away. So that's a good option. So yeah, and I choose Aerodactyl because sometimes I may need with Aerodactyl and Blaziken so that I can set up a Tailwind, and then protect up, and then just coach into my arrow data, and arrow data can do some damage. So that could be an option. Otherwise, I can also coach into Garchomp. With arrow data, we need to have Garchomp. Signature is there just to be able to do well against Swampert, and at the same time just to heal back up my HP with Hospital, so it's typical set. And because I'm pretty weak against Dark type, and I need some answer against Dragon type too, and a Fire type. Actually Fire type not as much, but mainly against Dark type and Dragon type, and that's where Primarina comes in. So Garchomp is just there to mainly answer against any electric Pokemon, especially Raichu or any other electric types, and Steel and Fire type. That's where Ground type will be able to do damage against them. But Primarina is my answer against Dark and Fairy. So I'm hesitating or contemplating whether if I want to have a weather control, but I think Primarina is a pretty good option because I don't need to rely on Aerodactyl and Metagross and Blaziken as a lead. I have options to set up with Carmine, with Primarina and Signature, so that could also be an option. Or otherwise, I can also lead with Primarina and Blaziken, so that I can just prevent a trick room or set up a Carmine, or I can just coach into my Primarina to make it more defensive. So Primarina is more of a bulk. It's kind of like a typical, not really a typical set, but even though I'm a set up a Tailwind, I think I would prefer to go bulk on both Primarina and Metagross. So there you go. And the rest of the team, it has its own typical set, so nothing much to showcase about it. So yeah, that's enough talk. Let's get into the battle. Okay, and yep, this is a typical set with After You Toko, so that is going to be very annoying. Oh, I think this could be my downfall. My prim is going to be my Wincon, but because this team, yeah, I'm scared of a fair draft lead. If there is, I need my Blaziken. I'm scared of Toko. If there is, I need my Garchomp. Sorry, I need my Aerodactyl to have a white guard. So that's a problem about it. It seems like I don't think I'm able to set up a trick room from happening. So that's the thing. Oh, I don't know. Do I need Signature? Yeah, I think I'm not able to use my Metagross. It's gonna be pretty hard for me to use. Oh no, I do need Metagross. Oh, I don't know. It's whether I want to have a Rage Powder. But most of their attack is all a spread move, so there's not much of a point to use a Rage Powder. Rage Powder is just mainly against Mawile. Okay, Toko Vacuum. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I'm going to Carmine and Rory. Okay, he protects. So that means I think he's going to Sleep Powder or do some damage. I can tank a hit, so that is fine. Okay, he Sleep Powder to me. And I'll set up a Carmine. Okay, so far so good, I think. I'm going to protect. And if can, I'm going to just attack. My Blaziken has kind of done his job. I'm going to detect. Okay, eruption. I'm okay with that, to be honest. Now my Blaziken is faster. The best case is to let's hope. Okay, nice. Blaziken wakes up. Okay, good damage. My Blaziken is gonna be dead over here. Okay, he missed. Nice. Okay, calm mind. Two more turns of harsh sunlight. Yeah, I'm going to close combat just to do some cheap damage. I wonder if Sucker Punch will kill me there. And then I can swap into my Metagross. Okay, yep, that kills me. No, I need Metagross. I can ignore. I can kind of ignore Valkyrie. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna Harbor Voice and Bullet Punch into Mawao. I don't want to protect because it's either one of my mons is going to be sleep, so I think I'm fine with it. Okay, wow. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. I thought I would be able to do more damage. Sleep powder into my cream. Okay, that's a little annoying, but oh well. Sunlight has faded, so now my Metagross should outspeed everyone. So I can Hyper Voice and Psychic Fang into Valplume. I can tank one Sucker Punch, so that is fine by me. Okay, he withdrew his Mawao, I'm fine with that. Okay, he thought that I'm going to Bullet Punch, but nope. I didn't Bullet Punch. It's not because of there's a fair draft at the back. It's because that I'm trying to play mind games. I'm trying to play mind games with Mawao, but in the end, actually technically it's because I know I can take a Sucker Punch. That's another reason why. So this is just a free Hyper Voice and I'm going to protect. So yeah. Okay, lucky me. My dead lead is in case he will lead with Fairy Giraffe and that I will lose the game. So that's the reason why. So yeah, wow, that's the reason. Quick winner. You don't need any weather control. It's to bait the opponent. Oh yeah. And it works. This team works. Oh my god. Okay, and now we have a Blaziken. This just shows the power of Blaziken, man. But I don't think I'm able to set up with Do I want to go into Blaziken? I'm thinking of going to Primarina. Yeah, Primarina is just such a good lead. I feel. I don't think it's a good idea to go into Garchomp. Yeah, even though I can do a lot of super effective damage, but I'm scared of Incineroar and Ninetales. So that's the reason why. Yeah, I can just lead with Cream and Blaziken like before. And I can bring in Sinistcha just to do back up. Yeah, I like that. I don't technically need to set up a speed control because I already have a priority attack. So I think I'm fine with it. But I need my Blaziken to be alive to be able to take down against King Gambit. Oh, are you going to use a Perish Trap? Oh, that's a little annoying if it does that. Okay, so I'm just going to set up a Carmine. And I'm going to roar away against Gengar. Just in case he tries to set up a Parry Song. Okay, so if he does that, you know what? I'm just gonna Hyper Voice. And roar away Gengar so that I can just straight up swap my own Pokemon. Yeah, boss, there's no point for me to set up a Carmine. If he needs with these two, yeah, I'm going to do that. Nobody is gonna expect a roar, so yeah. Okay, pick out. Oh, he's Shadow Ball. Okay. I thought you were going to perish, so that's why. If nothing is Scarf, I don't outspeed. So I'm going to detect. And there's a good chance that there's a good chance that Nato is Scarf. And I don't exactly want to come my up just in case there's Encore. I am forced to close combat. I should get rid of Ninetales. At least I'm trying to do cheap damage into Gengar. It makes me feel like Gengar is not, because I know I would be able to definitely tank a Sludge Bomb. I'm only scared that he might Sludge Bomb and please join into my Prim. If that's the case, I might be dead. So yeah. Yeah, Blaziken is acting as a... It's supposed to be a... Oh, that is marvelous. I'm okay with that. I will get rid of Incineroar because of my... Hyper Voice. So yeah, unless it's a Petrol Berry. My Blaziken is acting as a carry, so yeah. Maybe he thinks that I have a fire type attack, maybe, and that's the reason why. Okay, he does have Partial Berry. And now I can big in my Metagross. I'm actually going to double protect. Yeah, I'm going to double protect. I don't want to mega just yet. I want to scout what is he going to do. But I did so much cheap damage against them now, so I'm okay with it. Actually, I could have just straight up bullet punch and set up a Carmine. Yeah, actually, I could have just done that. This is just to scout whether he's going to use a Perish song. Yep. So what is your back end on? This is a free. Yeah, I'm just gonna Harbor Voice and just bullet punch into Gengar. I will get a Gengar, so there's no point for me to set up a to Mega just yet. So yeah. And I don't want to come up. Good cheat. The snow has stopped, even better. And I can Hyper Voice. And I'm actually going to Carmine. I can finally Carmine up. I don't exactly care. And bullet punch into Gengar slot. Oh, he has freeze dry. I assume that he might have. I'm assuming that he might protect over there, so that's why I did not attack over there. But I'm in a good position. That's why I'm okay to set up a Carmine. Oh. I'm going to protect. Yep. Interesting, he lead with King Gambit. And now I can freely Hyper Voice. I have to Bullet Punch. I can tank a Kowtow Cleave. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure Ninetale is going to. Oh, he doesn't swap. Okay. So at this point, I think it doesn't matter. Metagross has already done his job. Now it's just a Premium 9 game. Now it's just a Premium 9 game. I have to Mega it just so that I can be tanky. So that I can hopefully tank a damage from a Kowtow Cleave. So yeah. Oh, life orb. So yeah. Now you know. It's just so that I can tank a hit. And yeah, this is probably a GG. And it's also a reason why I want to set up a Carmine. It's just so that I can two-shot against King Habit. So yeah. Great game! Okay, and oh wow. I have options. I'm only kind of scared of Vivillon. I'm kind of scared of Vivillon, so yeah. But I need Aerodactyl now. Yeah, I think Prim is just such a good option. I feel. I need Metagross. This time around, I think I need Signature. Yeah, it's pretty hard to use Blaziken. I can't. Yeah, that's the case. I don't know. I'm scared of Virileon with Blastoise or Virileon or Blastoise with Fairy Giraffe. So it's like it can be this or that. So that's why I'm contemplating. I don't think I'm able to use Blaziken because I don't have a fire type attack. So yeah. Fairy Giraffe instant. I knew it. Okay, it's fine. Makes me feel that I'm just gonna Rock Slide so that I can hope for a flinch and then come right up. I actually don't mind that lead. So yeah, I don't mind that at all. I just need my Prim to be more bulky. Okay, fake out. Life Orb instant. That is interesting. And then Rock Slide so that I can hope for a flinch. Okay, I flinch and he set up a trick room. And then I'm going to Rock Slide again and set up a Carmine. I think he's going to Parting Shot into my Prim. But I just want to have my special defense bulk for it. Then I can bring in my Etel. Yeah, I want my Etel to be in the field and see who is he going to Parting Shot into over. The best case is just let Instant and Fairy Giraffe to be in the field so that I can prevent a trick room from happening. I mean, so that I can, yeah, not prevent a trick room, like stop out the trick room. Thunderbolt. Okay. Wow. That kills. Are you models? Are you models nature? Okay, if I can Q, I Q. I'm going to protect first. Yeah. I didn't expect my Piranha to be dead. Maybe I should protect from there. Okay, nice. Torkoal. I don't have a choice. I have to bait. I'm going to Meteor Mash into Fairy Giraffe. No. Psychic Fang into Torkoal. If he weathers ball, I lose. So yeah, and that could be my downfall. Yeah, I'm in a very bad disadvantage because of my Prim that is gone. I need Prim to be able to do well with Torkoal, but if it doesn't, then that's a GG. Oh, he Earth Power, okay. They should thunderbolt into my Elgato. He needs to hit wave over there. I don't have a choice. I'm going to live deal out and hope for a miss, and I'm going to protect. Yeah, I might lose this game, but I think it's fine. I tried my best. Yeah. There's game. Wow, nasty plot. Makes sense. Makes sense. It does make sense. But he has 3 mons left. I don't have any control. Yeah, if only I've premed the game, then I might be in a better spot. But otherwise, yeah, GG. I think he's going to thunderbolt. So yeah. I don't have a choice. I have to hope for a miss for my hit wave. Oh my god, and I don't even kill. Okay, GG. Oh, so close. This is a close call. This is a close game. It's all because of my prem that is dead. Yeah, maybe what I should have done is I should have protected there. So, yeah, but otherwise, yeah, it just shows the power of Metagross. It was such a close match, but I'm down for this game. I'm pretty high in the rank, so I'm okay with it, and I'm pretty satisfied with this team. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so yes, this is my replicate code. This team is actually a pretty great team. Other than that last game, which is a kind of like a bad play on my part, letting my Premier to be dead, but it just showcased that our Metagross and Premier is just such a strong MVP of this team to be able to do damage and set up, if possible, for my Prim. And yeah, Premier and Metagross is just such a good switch in, and you can go hands in hand together because Metagross is weak to fire and dark. That's where Premier can comes in, and Premier is weak against poison, and that's where Metagross can comes in. So yep, I think Metagross and Prim is just such a good option, hand in hand together. And likewise, if I'm weak to electric, I can have a hard swap into Garchomp. That is also a pretty good option. If I'm weak to ice, I can swap into Metagross or Prim. So I think this Metagross, Garchomp, and Prim is just such a great mon hand in hand together. It's like almost like a triple, like a scissors paper stone triple core. So yeah, there you go. And there's also a fire water grass core signature basically Prim. If you do want to play around with it by leading with Blaziken, witness to against Blaziken, you can swap with Prim or Sin, and likewise signature can swap into Blaziken or Prim. But because Blaziken is more of like, it's a paper mon, it's a sash, you don't really want to take damage or have a good swap in into your Blaziken. So that's the idea of using this team. But otherwise, yes, this team works very well for me, and I hope it works well for you too. Most of the time I will lead with Aerodactyl and Blaziken as a lead, but there's options. You can lead with Signature and Prim to set up using a Carmine and Rage Powder. Or otherwise, Blaziken as a if you want to prevent a from happening, you can lead with Blaziken and any of your other mons just to do damage, or even with Blaziken and Prim so that you can force the opponent to roll away the Trick Room user and then set up a Carmine. Maybe that's what I could have done in that previous game, but because it has what does it have? Does it have Blastoise? I can't exactly recall during the previous match. I think it might have, and that's the reason why I don't exactly want to lead with Blaziken. So maybe that's the reason why. Yeah, that is the main idea of using this team. So yeah, what a great game using Blaziken and Metagross. It feels like in this episode, Purina is like the MVP, but it also showcased like Metagross can be used as a late game sweeper. It's just such a good mon. So there you go. Yeah, Mega Metagross is pretty OP. So yeah, I guess that's that. Before season M3 is coming to an end, I hope this thing can work for you. And yeah, it's only a few days later before the next season comes back or next comes in, and I'm pretty sure the rule set will pretty be much the same. So hopefully there'll be more new Pokemons, but we'll see how it goes. Until then, I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye!